There we go. It's 6 seconds in already. Well, what's up with that? Hey, everybody, how's it going? Welcome to the Daily Scrolls with What If I Could. Scroll Saw Portrait Design and Woodworks. Brought to you by Harniel Media and Prairie Signs for all your sign needs in the Peace Region area. We'll be talking about Harniel Media in a minute, though. um, currently sponsored by Harniel Media. And somebody has us on in their YouTube. And joining us on the panel tonight, thanks guys for being here. We got awesome pattern designer Herb Hooper.
I'm here, but I'm not here. So if you
And you
see
can
me
find
suddenly disappear, I'll explain later.
Good.
and also joining us, we got Steve C.
What's going on, everybody?
Hey buddy, how's it going?
Hello,
Good.
Denise.
How are you?
Yeah, look at that. Any Mike's in here too. Look at that. And Denise is here. And also on our panel joining us, we got Mr. Mark Lindsay from Mark Lindsay CNC.
Oh, not that guy. He makes long, boring videos.
Hello, JJ.
No, your videos are shorter compared to somebody else I know.
Well, they're shorter compared to me about a year and a half ago too. So
Okay. And we can find you over at Mark Lindsay CNC, and you got a show on tomorrow at 1 o'clock Mountain. I know that. No,
way
noon
up,
Mountain. So it's
noon
11?
Pacific, 1 o'clock Mountain, 3 p.m. Eastern. Check your local listing for theater and times if you're overseas. But yeah, Mark Lindsay CNC on YouTube's.
All right. And JJ's here as well. Hey JJ. And Steve Liam and Larry and Robin. Hey, yeah, Indy Mike. Robin. Everybody's Gary.
Hello, Kaylee. Midnight Scroll is
Yeah,
in here
right.
also.
Jason was here. Jason was here earlier too. Gosh, Shaylee and her
Howdy, Shay.
tree.
Okay.
Yes, everybody, pray for Shay. She's in her tree up right now.
Pray for what? What? I'm sorry.
Pray for Shay. She's putting her tree up right now, getting her Christmas stuff ready.
Oh. Okay, we have to
I was going to
stop
comment
this.
on our thing.
We have to stop this illegal occupation of November by Christmas. It's turkey time. This is not time for Christmas yet. That starts December 1st.
Yeah. I had an ex-girlfriend one time put her a tree up October the 1st.
It's the 12 days of Christmas, not months. Okay? So
Well, how long's Hanukkah? 8 weeks, isn't it?
yes, but that's not Hanukkah's different. That's not one holiday trying to horn in on another.
She said the turkey looks good in
She
the
says
Christmas
turkey looks
lights.
amazing in Christmas lights.
Robin says
Unbelievable.
we had our turkey already and free to wear Christmas dresses. Robin, if you want to dress like the Easter Bunny, that's up to you. All I'm saying is we need to knock off this collective, oh my God, Halloween's over, it's Christmas. No, it ain't.
Yeah, Tina always
now,
puts her.
I do know that if you want to have a holiday tree, I don't have a problem with holiday trees, and you can decorate them for coming up because it's small. It's not non-intrusive. It's not like an 8-foot friggin' pine that's decorated for Christmas that you do right after Halloween, which is before Veterans Day, by the way. And at least wait until after Veterans Day.
Yeah.
That's my whole respect thing right there. Well, after that, then deal with all your little holidays.
Robin says she done made
Today.
4 Christmas videos, and Shay said we still do Thanksgiving. putting the cart before the horse, isn't it?
Now, yeah, you
Black
get
Friday.
ready for Christmas. That's
Black
one
Friday all
thing.
November nowadays.
Yeah, you've got to get prepared for Christmas. I start buying Christmas presents in March. I start making Christmas presents probably somewhere around June. But I'm not playing Christmas music. I'm not trying to force my Christmas stuff on anybody else.
Mark Arthur's asking you, do you live in Washington?
No,
Yeah,
sir. I live in Oregon.
JJ said Black Friday all November nowadays.
That's true as well.
Am I lagging on my end?
I don't know.
Little tiny bit jumpy, but not terrible bad.
Do I sound like I'm roboting?
Nope.
No.
No.
Because I can hear you guys roboting. I keep refreshing every once in a while here. Okay, so tonight, I'm gonna be on birthday presents.
Yeah, now you're lagging.
Birthday
You're
presents
froze.
that are around Christmas time.
Well, you got those too, huh?
No, I just-
my grandson's birthday is
Freeze,
Christmas
that's
Eve.
You guys moving?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he's again Sonic and Tails. So I'm doing Sonic and Tails, and I'll be doing them like my the Mario and Luigi stat cut ones that I did for the growth chart sign that were filled in with crayon. So I'll be doing the same thing with these ones. Double stack cutting, MDF, hardboard, just so I get a perfect backer for my inside, and then so I'll be cutting out the backer first. Then I'll be drilling out my inside, cutting those, and I'll be painting it.
For us idiots, what's MDF stand for?
Medium density fiber board.
Thank you.
Not being confused with chipboard
Yeah.
or
Mike said,
hardboard or HDF,
Mike
which
said
is
we
high
had 2
density
inches
fiber
of snow
board.
today.
You can keep that snow back there, Mike. You
Yeah.
don't need it.
Yeah, it was like 65 here today. It's supposed to cool off tomorrow and be cooler next week, but it's been decent so far.
There was frost on the car this morning.
We've been getting nothing but rain, but it's clearing up today. And we're supposed to get down to a low of 31 today and a low of 28 tomorrow.
Hey, Denise, it's gonna snow. It's gonna snow.
Well, it might snow up there. It's just going to be foggy and nasty and then sunny here.
She's gonna holler at me here in a minute. 'Cause we know she hates
No.
the snow.
Snow up in the mountains is great because if I want to
Yeah,
be in it, I can go up there.
She said it snowed there today.
Yeah, exactly. What, a quarter of an inch?
Oh, it snowed, so you have
guys
to
just
play
get, like,
Christmas?
A skip of
Jeez.
snow. You guys get like an eighth of an inch, a 16th of an inch of snow, like three or four snowflakes hit the ground. You're like, oh, shut the town down. What are we gonna do?
That's Texas.
Yeah,
But
and
here,
Georgia.
like, here we get a foot of snow. It's like, okay, you're still going to school.
Yep,
Yep.
that's right. Well, you guys are used to it.
Denise says it's already foggy here, Mark.
Yeah, where the fog is supposed to move in tomorrow. It's been raining here for a week, and we'll have real thick fog tomorrow until it kind of dries up a little bit. Then it won't be foggy no more.
And Max says, my wife is going bananas this morning. She loves it. Well, you seen what happened here when we get some ice on the road. These idiots can't drive. End up having a 110 car pile up.
Well, see, we use the snow here to identify the Californians that just moved up over the summer
Yeah.
because they don't know how to drive in it. So, well, you see them spun out, lined up in ditches and what have you. It's like, oh, how long you lived here? 3 months? Well, that shows. See that
Safe.
thing? That thing that you use to stop? Don't touch that. Take your foot off the gas and it'll slow down.
Yep. Shay said 30, minus 30, they cancel school here. And Marge says, I'm from Illinois.
Oh, school's still open.
And all
minus 30
these
here.
people here are scared every time they see the word snow. It's going to snow, Denise. That way we
Oh,
can have
people,
some
so if you
snowers.
can't- If you can read the banner across the bottom of the screen there, if you want stickers, send me your addresses and I'll send out stickers. Carrie's doing up envelopes right now. So I'll send out stickers to people that want them. For a limited time run. You have until the end of the month to send me your addresses.
And today's
And no
only
more.
the 12th, folks.
If anybody wants to send me
Oh, you're right.
stickers, my address is on my About page on my YouTube channel. And when I receive them, I'll use the return address on your envelope to send you stickers.
See, I was thinking about just sending a return self-addressed stamped envelope in there anyway.
I'll spend the
Which
money to
sort of makes
mail it
sense.
to you.
Give me just a self-addressed envelope.
Robin wants to know who
Just not a
Green
self-addressed
Peter
stamp envelope.
is. Something that's moldy.
You should Google that, Robin. Hey, Robin, you number.
Yeah. Go ahead and do that, Robin.
Try using Google
Yeah.
because you know Google works for you. I know who.
Oh, man.
Okay, you froze up there for just a brief second there, John.
Oh, let's just change cameras here. No, you guys are freezing up on me.
Robin says
Yeah,
she's,
We're not freezing up to each other.
Yeah, no.
I see
your end.
Steve's moving around. I see Herb's ceiling fan up there just threatening to make the roof levitate.
I think you got a janky connection.
Jinky. Told him to quit dating Velma.
Okay, let me jump out and come back in. Back in a second.
Yeah, I heard about that, Mike. The two airplanes at the Dallas Air Show, mid-air collision today.
Yeah.
One was a B-17,
Yeah,
B-9.
B-17, and the other one was a small plane.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Not
no,
good.
we don't need to see that face on camera. Oh, my God. He is ugly looking.
Somebody stole Herbie.
Not just his camera.
Man, that even scared me.
Yeah, how'd they make out? Was anybody hurt? What was the
I haven't
detail?
caught any more detail. I just seen it posted on Facebook a while ago. I'm sure it'll be on the 10 o'clock news.
Man, my internet was fine all day. Different Facebook, and hang out all day. Screwing up.
It's my fault.
Is
No,
he, is he roboting on everybody's end, or is it just mine?
No, he's roboting all over.
Okay.
I'll just start and see what happens.
Yeah, run with it.
Run that baby.
Running with the devil.
Have you got a bunch of stuff running in the background?
Oh man. Ain't where I wanted to go. Yeah, the only thing I can say, Mark, if the wife wants coffee in the morning, she better stop and get a coffee pot.
Uh-oh. Around this house, that's an emergency. Not having a coffee pot, that's an emergency.
Well, we had a backup, but she took it with her when she went on vacation, and guess where it is? It's in the other travel trailer.
Ruh-roh. Time for somebody to make a hike to that other travel trailer. Unless it's several states away or something.
No, it's a couple of miles from here, but and of course I had, an old percolator you put on a campfire,
Mm-hmm.
and I found out she got rid of it.
No.
That happens.
Get rid of your crap, not mine.
Well, you can make coffee in a saucepan, but
Yeah.
Hey,
I've made coffee in a sea rations can. I can, I'll figure it out.
I've only had 2 cups of coffee today. That's why I'm sick.
Oh, Art said he did very good at the patch book.
Good. Glad to hear it. Good.
Yeah, I went to go clean the coffee pot today. Put the cleaning solution in there.
Uh-oh.
Nothing.
That's not good.
I'll make her some John Wayne coffee in the morning if she don't eat. I'll put it in a tea kettle, grounds and all. So here, fix your own cup. Figure out the water ratio.
Well, you've still got the carafe, right? You can use that to measure out the water, bring it up to where it's just about ready to boil, take it off the heat, and pour your coffee grounds in there, and there you go.
Yep.
Used to make coffee in a coffee can, in a sea rations can, just a little aluminum percolator.
Hey,
Yeah.
Greg.
Hello, Greg. Yeah, CLR didn't work this time.
Uh-oh. Maybe it worked a little too good and took out some stuff it shouldn't have.
I probably did.
Howdy,
But-
Greg.
That's what happens when you're on well water. All that calcium and crap in it.
Oh, yeah.
Even if you filter the water, you still don't get all the contaminants out.
It's just mineral buildup.
Yeah.
Yep. We had the same thing down in Nevada. Glass of water was a meal of its own. Do you want some more water? Say, yeah, saw me off another hunk, will you?
That's yeah.
To be honest, most of the minerals in the water is good for you. It just when you heat the water, it reacts.
Mm-hmm. It just
React.
builds up.
Yeah, it builds up, reacts with metals.
Hey, Indy Mike wants to know, are you making those for clients, John?
Birthday gifts. I believe
JJ,
that's what he told me a minute ago.
Yeah.
JJ says coffee is way too much work for what you get. Now,
Yeah.
you don't need that kind of negativity in your life. JJ.
So
Somebody put him in timeout.
I'll be giving him away.
Okay.
Oh.
Because you're legally not so allowed to sell trademark materials. Therefore, I can give them away to my grandson.
It's called personal use. Uh-oh. Robin says she mentioned Greg in her latest video. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Well, Shaggy.
Be very afraid, Greg. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
My coffee cup's got a hole in it. I need to go get a refill. I shall return.
I want some coffee. Oh, excuse me. Greg said, Mike says, Mark, what have you been making lately? He ain't here to answer it. Greg says, I'm scared. Now I'm fearless. Denise is torturing me. I'm going to send some snow your direction. Why'd you put the coffee cups up there for? Janice, if I have to put some, get somebody to send me some snow in an ice chest, put dry ice on it, I'm sending you some snow. Yeah, that's what they said one time here. I think it was 81, April. We got 10 inches of snow. And guess who rode a motorcycle to work that morning? Hello, Billy.
Howdy, Billy.
Hey, Billy.
See, Indy Mike wants to know what I've been making lately. I've been working on websites and email and stuff like that. I've got stuff coming in to make Christmas presents, but it ain't here yet.
You're probably right the way the mail service is these days, Denise. I was to have my computer in 2 days,
Howdy,
about
Billy.
3 weeks.
That's less than 30 days.
Yeah, I could have walked to Round Rock, Texas, and got it faster.
You got the Dutchman's Wood Shack in the chat. How you doing? Welcome.
Hello, Jeff.
How you think I feel, Herb? I'm having something
Jeff,
shipped. Something is being shipped from the next town over to me, and I won't. It was sent yesterday, and I won't get it till Monday. I'm like, I could have come and picked it up. And, well, no, we'll just send it to you. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, I'll come get it.
But even after all that, I still get the best service out of the post office.
Billy said, note to self, don't scroll dry or hard. 178 Cherry.
Wow.
But I'll be right back.
Okay.
And it would.
You froze up again, John.
So I got my perimeter cut, but a couple inside cuts. So what the hell?
You're
Oh
cutting
man!
in and out. Yeah, he needs to give that hamster that's powering his internet connection some Wheaties.
Yeah.
There he goes. Okay, now you're back. All right. Well, you were back until I said something. Now you're back.
Nancy said I had a package go to Washington State that I sent to New York. And
Yeah.
she's in Florida, so that's quite the trip.
Yeah, Linda ordered some flower bulbs last year, and they went past us 6 times because UPS kept
Okay, am I
sending
back?
it between. Now you're back.
Yeah. Well, you
Not
were.
anymore.
Yeah.
UPS kept sending it between Sacramento, California, and Seattle, Washington, and they couldn't figure out that they were driving past us each time.
Oh, Robin says, hey, guess what? I went to the channel review on StreamYard channel today, and I won. I won a really nice fleece hoodie from StreamYard. Yay. That's
Hey,
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, Rob.
Yeah, very cool.
All right, there he is.
What did I miss?
Welcome back. Robin won a hoodie, a fleece hoodie from StreamYard.
Was that the game show one that they had this morning?
It was channel reviews, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, there was a Facebook. There was a live one this morning, and they were doing channel reviews, blah blah blah. But there was like a game show as well.
Okay.
He said, "Yeah, the channel review."
Yeah, she said yes, the game show. Yeah. Well, cool. Congrats. Yes, Denise, that's UPS. And believe it or not, FedEx is even worse. You know, when you order stuff, they have
keep
that.
buffering on my end. I can see it.
What? What's that? What? Oh, talking about buffering? Okay. Yeah, at times. With FedEx, it's gotten to the point to where, you know, when you order something, they've got that little blank that says comments. I will enter in there. Please don't ship this, FedEx. Sometimes they listen to me. Yeah, I agree, Denise. At least with UPS, I stand a good chance I'll get it. Not always on time, but at least I'll get it. With FedEx, it could go in any direction. I get the best service out of the U.S. Postal Service. It's very rare that they lose something, or it's very rare that they damage something. Jeff, I'm not talking about selling stuff online. I'm talking about just ordering stuff online.
Okay, I'm back.
I think I'm getting pretty brave. I think I'm gonna get pretty brave in this crayon thing because these holes are gonna be pretty small to fill.
Get brave how?
Because my last one's turned out pretty good after a learning curve, right? So
Okay.
because these holes are pretty small to try and fill in on these ones compared to my around
okay.
everything. But these matter what colors I'm going to do first, so I'm not worried about blending and overfilling. Almost like epoxy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Hey, Chris.
Billy says UPS didn't have a problem dropping his scroll saw. Yeah. Yeah.
I think they do that on purpose.
Yeah. They shipped my laser FedEx, Billy. And even when I returned it, the company said, even they said, yeah, there's no way you would have ever got this thing aligned and working. It was just too badly freight damaged. And, you know, I don't think they could have written the fragile signs on that box any bigger because, you know, unless you wrap it all the way around.
Hello, Chris.
we had a shipment come in last week. It was a couple pieces of neon, came from Edmonton, and the box was fragile. This side up, this side on the top, this side up. So when they brought it in, they brought it in standing up on its edge,
Yeah.
and then neon shifted down and broke because it was supposed to be laying flat the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter how many markings you have on it, and it was only one shift, brought it all the way up. Last guy,
Yeah.
I stood it up on edge.
Oh. I didn't do it.
Uh-oh. There's your cue, Steve.
Drink. I wasn't sure what happened. I thought it happened, but
It broke and he froze.
You know the deal, Steve. When in doubt, drink.
yeah, drink.
If I had a drink, I'd drink. Half time, I swear they don't.
Yeah, my video's lagging.
At 4 p.m., open from 12 to 4. Wow.
Boy.
Well, this is pretty crap. So I think I might go live tomorrow on the day to make because I didn't have a problem at all day long.
Nope. Denise, I need some coffee too.
Oh, Chris said he had some maple bourbon. Nice deal, Chris.
That's funny, Billy.
Maple bourbon. Okay.
That ought to be good.
Yeah.
Anything with maple.
Maple hell, anything with bourbon. Back in my drinking days, that was my drink, bourbon.
Bourbon.
Oh yeah. In fact, I'm a firm believer that anytime you're sick, just get in bed with a bottle of bourbon.
That's right.
And if you're not sick, you will be.
No, it just you'll still be
Buckley.
sick. You just won't care.
Yeah.
Dad always drink bourbon. He said he kept for snake bites.
Mhm.
Mom asked him how many times he'd been bit by a snake. He said none. That's why I drink it.
That's right. It works. It
Chris
works.
says I'm in Vermont for the weekend. They put maple and everything. I expect they were.
They've been maple and everything. Yeah. Well, I imagine.
That's what I was talking about. How about that? I better shut up before I get off the rails.
Now, what you do is you go to bed with a bottle of bourbon, and you put a sock on the post on the footboard, and you drink until you see 2 socks. Then you roll over and go to sleep.
Excuse me.
There was a British comedian, I can't remember her name. She was talking about her grandfather only had one eye. So he had a regular glass eye to match his eye, but he had another glass eye made that was bloodshot. And they called it Grandpa's party eye. And he kept it in a little box up on the mantelpiece. And whenever he was going out to the pub for the evening, he'd put that eye in And he'd say, okay, I'm off to the pub. I'll be back when they match.
Oh man. I sure wish this water was flavored. That's Folgers.
Robin says, when live streaming, it is important that you have at least 7 to 10 Mbps of upload internet speed for your broadcast. StreamYard recommends plugging in directly to your router. Well, I've got that covered.
Yeah, but see, I never had a problem all day long.
Well, folks are home for work now, and they're
I got no other programs running.
folks are home for
Oh.
work now, and they're
God.
using internet too. So it creates bottlenecks.
Charles must be around close. He's stealing some of your internet bandwidth.
Mm.
Speedtest.org.
Hey, Larry says he's going to let his phone finish charging. Stay safe and blessed prayers for everyone.
Good night, Larry.
Have a good night,
Take
Larry.
care, Larry.
Are you running that speed test on the same laptop you're streaming from, John?
Yep, that's why he froze up. Did you do a speed test, John?
No, it was taking too long for it to load up.
Oh,
So I
okay.
didn't bother.
Okay.
Is it speedtest.net or .org? Does anybody remember what it is?
Oh, let's see here.
.org, I think.
I think so too.
Speedtest.net.
Oh. We're all wrong.
Yeah.
Yep.
Zippity-doo-dah.
Yeah. 61.85 megabytes per second.
That's download.
And it says I need at least 10. Yep.
Okay, that's download, but what was your upload speed?
So I should be having a problem. And
What was your upload
well,
speed?
where do you find the upload?
Should have been right
It-
there on
Say,
both sides.
download.
Run through, it'll do both.
No, give me a second here.
Yeah, mine is 113.3 download and 11.18 upload.
I got.
Welcome to Speed Test with your host, John C.
Yeah, which is taking too long to load up. Go. Yeah, just hit the go button to see what happens.
Yeah.
Go, man, go. Go, man, go. Do. It'll download and stop, then it'll upload.
Yeah.
The ads are still loading up.
Wow.
Download 236.84.
Wow.
Let's see what the upload is.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, we only have 100 meg service here. We're in a little-
11:15.
Sweet. Okay. You and I upload about the same, but your download is about double what mine is.
So the laptop that I'm on over here, I got two laptops sitting side by side here. The one that I'm on is download is 21.32 and upload is 11:02.
Wow.
My decent laptop sitting right next to it,
What?
the download is 320 and the upload is 10.3.
Wow. Yeah, your speed's about triple of mine.
Funny thing is, the upload on the better laptop is one slower than the laptop I'm streaming on. So
Get this junk out of here.
yeah. Okay, back to your regularly scheduled program.
So the upload comes up right after the down.
Yep.
Yep.
It'll run it again. It'll run the same process again for the upload as it did for the
See, I don't understand this.
Downloads 5.2.
Wow.
Yeah.
On the other computer that I'm on through StreamYard, download 514, uploads 11.5. I wonder it takes forever to download anything to that crappy computer.
It's not doing an upload. It stopped. Upload
Wow.
test error. Socket error occurred during the upload test.
Yeah.
Firewall could be blocking the connection to the server or maybe having some issues. Please try again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you've got a firewall running, it may be blocking them trying to, because what it does is it downloads a small little file to your computer, then it uploads it back to their server. But if you've got that kind of thing blocked on your computer, it won't let it do it.
Okay, let me download this speed test for Windows 64-bit.
Oh. Go, Speed Racer.
Put it on my desktop.
Now, you know, it's funny, as you started doing all this stuff, your connection has kind of cleared up a little bit.
Yeah. Although there's
Which
nothing
is
moving.
weird because it really doesn't do anything though.
Yeah, there's nothing really moving though, so we can't tell if you're froze or not.
Yeah.
Oh, see, look at that. It just stopped on me.
Oh.
Robin said maybe you should try when you're not live.
This is quality entertainment, Robin.
Yeah.
Well,
See,
Robin,
one dude
the
screwed
problem
me
is
up.
I haven't had a problem all day long. Like I said, I was running I was running two Facebook lives. I was on YouTube. I was in the Hangout all day long, and haven't had a problem all day long.
Yeah, and I can
Started going
attest.
live. Yeah, okay.
Well, going live on YouTube sucks up a lot of bandwidth. Are you? Greg wants to know: are you on Wi-Fi?
Yeah, I am. I haven't run a cord yet. I gotta freaking get some. I'll get some Cat 5 from the shop tomorrow and hook it into my my thing.
Get some Cat 6 if you can.
Yeah, we might have some.
Okay, if you're so the answer, Greg, is yes. He is running Wi-Fi right now. That's part of the problem. That is part of the problem, and I can attest to that. I've done both. That's why I ran cable out to the
Right.
shop, and I'm hardwired.
Before the snow hit.
Yep. Do it for the snow hits.
Yeah.
Of course, then again, you can just throw it on the ground when the snow hits, and it'll just bury it. You won't run over it.
You snow blows the backyard.
Yeah.
I'm about worrying about the kids biting into it.
Yeah. Well, if your kids bite into a Cat 5 cable, all they're going to do is disconnect your internet. It's not like there's 120 volts running through it.
I was talking about his turtles.
Oh, well.
Tortoises.
Yeah. All that's going to happen is is you won't have internet. They won't even get that. It's data. It's not power.
No.
That's coming out nice.
Backer, front piece. I just got to drill them out.
Okay, we didn't hear any of that, John. You were froze up.
Second one. Just give me a second here. Frozen?
Yeah, you're frozen, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah. All we heard was Ozen. So
Unless he was talking about that layer up there in the sky.
yeah.
You know that they're ozone layer?
Yeah.
Updates here. Okay, let me cut it off. I'll start back up, see if I can come back in again. See if it makes a friggin' night.
And he'll be right back. Steve, why don't you sing us a song?
I knew you couldn't do it. I knew if I started laughing, you wouldn't be able to keep a straight face.
That's what I was hoping for.
That's good enough to go live, Nancy. 40.19 download and 11.76 upload. That's good enough.
Yeah.
Okay, he's cutting it off tonight. Back on all day tomorrow.
Okay. Well, I don't know how we're going to get out of here because he'll be leaving it on running all night.
Oh, he can shut it off on his end.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we can leave on our end. It looks like he's still there.
Oh, he's still there.
Yeah.
I just wrote something in the
Okay.
chat.
Okay, now we heard you that time.
Yeah.
He's gonna call it quits.
Yeah, Jeff is asking
I
if
don't know, I guess
Nancy
it's
is
gonna
on
work or
YouTube.
not.
Yes, he is. Yes, she is.
Nancy says good night.
Robin's like, already?
Hi, Wade. I didn't notice you before in the chat. Sorry about that.
Howdy,
Hello,
Wade.
Wade.
He's going to try to come back, I think. Let's see. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. My little ragtime gal.
Yay! Steve, if Pete and repeat, how many times will Pete and repeat, and repeat?
Twice as much wood as a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Correct answer is 7.3.
Well, how much wood can a woodchuck chuck?
A woodchuck would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could if a
sounds
woodchuck
like
could chuck wood.
That sounds like a Dale answer.
Yeah. A woodchuck would chuck all the wood he could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck.
Exactly.
Herb's sucking off all my bandwidth. That's right.
I haven't heard
Yeah.
Well, if I start cutting out again, I'm gonna have to cancel and back on tomorrow.
Robin says, maybe try getting rid of the panel except one person and see if that works. Oh, sure, Robin.
Okay, I'll leave.
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille, but Robin won't let me.
And the Dutchman
bandwidth-
came over
That
to
really shouldn't have anything to do with it, though.
YouTube.
Hey, Jeff came over to
Maybe
the
if I stop
YouTube
going
side.
to Facebook, it might be better.
Oh,
Maybe if I
maybe.
stop going to Facebook, it might be better too. I'm not sure.
Maybe.
It's possible.
Yeah, but, well, yeah, honestly.
I think that's all handled on StreamYard's end, though.
Yeah, I think so.
You see, now you're coming in just fine until I say something, then you'll start freezing up. Jeff over at the Dutchman's Woodshack has joined us. He's now on YouTube instead of Facebook.
Hello again.
All right. Well, then I got nobody over on Facebook. I might as well just cancel Facebook and see if that makes a difference then. Hey, let's see if this works. All right.
Yeah.
Remove.
Yeah. Wade said Herb's fan was some of it. Damn it, Herb.
Yeah. Well, apparently nobody wants me here.
Nobody loves me. Everybody hates me. I'm going to go eat worms. Okay, Jeff says you were sketchy over on
Big one,
Facebook,
fat
too.
one, short little. Okay, I'm off of Facebook now. I'm just on YouTube right now.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, Wade said we are your fans, Herb.
What?
Wade said we are your fans, Herb.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple people out there saying Herb's fan is screwing up the bandwidth, and that ain't got nothing to do with it.
Stop breathing so hard, Steve.
Yeah. See, now that's just fine.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll sit here and won't say another word.
Now, it ain't the audio. John just needs to give that that hamster running his IP connection some Wheaties.
Hey, yep. And of course, we're not. He got us hidden on the panel, so that's a good thing too.
Yeah, that works for me. I'm just fine with that.
Nobody wants to see this ugly mug of mine.
Sucky bird strikes again, huh? Yeah, well.
Well, the problem is the everything's going to hibernation this time of year.
Well, some things really, really need to not do that.
Even them damn
Jeff
tortoises are going
says
down.
nobody was showing up to my live broadcast on Facebook, so I gave up.
Yeah, I don't blame you there. I tried
Yeah, do my
Facebook
YouTube.
Live a couple times, and I just don't like it.
Hey, I was over there. Shay was over there. What are you talking about, Jeff?
In my defense, Jeff, I'm not even on Facebook. You know, there's that.
What?
Wade says, "What are you going to amaze me with tomorrow, Mark?" My presence, Wade. I don't have a topic. Tomorrow is an open live Q&A, but I am putting together something to try to have a topic for the week after, for next week. Tomorrow is an open Q&A. I was hoping to have a guest next week, but he doesn't want to be a guest. I'm like, oh, okay. He says, no, that live thing ain't for me. I don't want to be on camera. I'm like, all right.
I could be a guest.
You could.
All right, who wants to talk about Scroll Song?
Robin. She
Over
can
on
come up
CNC
with
show.
topics for you.
See, the problem with Mark's show, it's worldwide. Like I understand, yes, my show is worldwide too, but
I was getting ready to say.
you actually have people talking from Africa and everywhere in Europe and everywhere.
True. You know, we could talk behind the scenes about that, John, about you being a guest, because there are a lot of folks who would be interested in the subject of using scroll saw patterns for CNC routing. I mean, I did a video on that once, but you and me let's talk about that behind the scenes.
Oh, okay.
Jeff says, been making snowmen and Christmas trees.
Nancy said the video will be out on Wednesday. That's cool.
Finished with the Christmas houses. Okay, cool, Nancy.
Oh, wow, that was way up there.
Yeah, I spent all day working on my website, Wade, even if you can't see it. It was all under the hood stuff. Thank you, Steve.
Oh,
Do what?
Because I know I'm gonna go. So Steve got yours downloaded because he said he had downloaded them first off the server before they could
Yeah.
transfer them or migrate them over to the new host.
Yeah.
So I know I'm going with Bluehost,
yeah.
and my site is if I could. What if I could? Website.
Well, it should be the
It's even easier
same.
than that.
It should be the same after you move it, shouldn't it? The same web address.
No, because I'm going with a new server host that they it recommends you just basically start with a new site, but you can still migrate everything over because it's still a WordPress site.
Mhm.
It's
Well, that's
just
what
the
I
host
did, but I was still able to use my web address. I was still able to use my domain.
Oh. Yeah, Steve says he has 2 computers downloaded and uploading files. Yeah, they do Canada because that's what I checked into, and I managed to get what if I could .website for $2.95 a year, just for the domain name.
I went with Hostinger.
Went with who?
Hostinger.
Greg says your video really cleared up, John.
Yeah, don't know if that was getting rid of Facebook or if that was taking us out.
I know at one time Charles was having problems streaming to both platforms.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
And
I'm
she
just having
said
issues
she'll
with
be back.
Facebook now. It's nice to go onto Facebook though as well because there's different people that don't even have YouTube accounts. Unlike Steve with 100 subs and no videos. Steve. I can see his thumbnail. The look on his face. He's like, don't even start with me.
Thanks, Jeff.
Steve says if you're using a new domain, then you're ready to go. I will still be downloading the files, but your base site will be all new. Yeah. So I actually had a host call me, and because there was a problem migrating from yours to the new one. So
Mm-hmm.
she's gonna give me a call in a week so that she can actually do everything that she has to.
Well,
So she's
the
gonna take care of it all for me.
Well, see, the problem is you were being hosted on a dedicated server, same as I was. They can't go into that dedicated server and do the migration.
Yeah.
That's what the problem is.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
sorry. I'll be talking with Steve about it later.
Yep. Yeah, Billy, I went with Hostinger too, and they were much cheaper than Bluehost. Bluehost wanted crazy money to go hook up with them for 3 years. Yeah, your video feed is following you right along, John. It's just fine.
Yeah, when I went over there and signed up for it, I didn't see a couple of boxes checked. And boy, let me tell you what, I was shocked when I got that bill.
Yeah.
$114. No, you cancel half that crap. I don't want that.
Howdy, Jason. Jason Richelov joining us.
Jason.
Welcome back, Jason. Steve said, but I'm working on sites from 4 different hosting companies.
Yeah. Yeah, Steve's got his hand full, so just hang in there, folks. Just be patient.
Remember, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day.
Now, it wasn't burned down in a day either.
Wade says, I'll see you all tomorrow. All right, Wade, take care.
Have a good one, Wade.
Here, wait.
Good night, Wade.
Catch you later. We're clear. All Harvey.
Roger.
Good day. Roger.
Oh, man.
Roger. Over.
I'm telling you, I wish these stomach problems would hurry up and get the clock out of Dodge. Welcome back, Denise.
Yeah.
I had to take a note from Steve's playbook.
Mm-hmm.
I had to put a note in my wallet if anything happens to me. Pam done it.
That's right.
Art says I won't have a website anymore.
A website may not give you a lot of traction or traffic. It may not give you a lot of revenue or anything. But what it will give you is legitimacy.
Yeah. Steve said, when you're ready, Art, just let me know.
Yep. Steve can hook you up. There are a lot of programs, for instance, Amazon affiliate programs. If you have a YouTube channel, great, that's fine, but they also want you to have a website. Something that you are at least showing a little bit of that you're working on, that you're working with. And that influences their approval process. If you're just using YouTube,
Yeah, like if you still got an AOL account.
yeah.
Art says, with all what's going on in my life right now, money's too tight. Steve Art has a website. It just needs to be shut down for a bit.
Yeah. Okay.
I've been working on a couple of patterns. Hopefully I can feel good enough tomorrow to start working on them again.
Yeah, I'm working on a couple of files myself. One of my buddies on Facebook. Gentleman by the name of Bull Shanigan is going to be running some CNC Christmas challenges, and I'm going to be providing one CNC file to give away as a prize for one of the challenges. So just waiting on him to get back to me, let me know what he thinks of the file, and then I'll finish up a PDF instructions on how to do it and go from there.
Jason says, good night, everyone. All right, Jason, take care.
Have a good night, Jason.
Thanks.
So when you're running CNC, what format do your things got to be in? Drawing.
Your thing's got to be in. What do you mean?
What format do your drawings got to be in?
Well, you can import just about any kind of a drawing and trace it out. But if you can get vector files like an AI file from Adobe Illustrator or something like that, sometimes an SVG works, sometimes it doesn't. Just depends on how the SVG is made.
Yeah.
And but if you can get a vector file, it's easier to do. But I mean, you can import like a JPEG or a PNG or a bitmap and trace it. Because like the scroll saw pattern I imported, I used one of Charles's patterns. In fact, I've done a couple of Charles's patterns, and they are PNG files. But the way he makes his patterns, the outlines are a gray color on a white background. So it's only those two colors, and it makes tracing real easy with very little cleanup to do. So yes, Arthur, I do know about your wife's illness. I've been following along as you've been talking in the various live streams and what have you. And I mean, Linda and I are praying for you guys. So we're with you. We're in your corner, ma'am. I just find it hard to talk to people about things like that.
Yeah, sometimes you don't know if you're going to say the wrong thing.
Well, what do you say? I mean,
I know, it's just like a friend of mine. She was always calling me, telling me about what's been going on with her mom and stuff. Basically, both of us were going through the same thing at the same time.
yeah.
Let's see. It's never easy. Steve says it's never easy. Pam went through it twice, and Shay has too.
Well, with my experience with my oldest daughter, I can tell you, being on that side, you feel helpless. Like, you know you should be doing something, but you don't know what the hell to do. And I know that I found it refreshing when people talked about anything else.
Yep.
So it's real easy to dwell, but there's a time and a place for that. So, I try to, I don't know.
And then again, some people just want somebody to talk to that'll actually listen.
Understood. And I'm an open ear for that. But do know we're on your side there, Arthur, and your wife. I mean, God bless you both. Well, the feeling is mutual, Arthur. Arthur says, I consider you friends on here. The feeling is mutual.
Well, in his family, spread all over the world.
I don't know what you're doing, Herb, but you're beating the hell out of your microphone, dude, and we can't hear a word you're saying.
Steve's doing it.
Steve's doing it?
It's Steve, yeah. I can see him. I'm looking right at him. I know he's doing it.
Steve's not doing it anymore.
The little girl, she's trying to get up here and raid my pocket, and there ain't nothing in it.
Oh, that's what it is, huh? Okay.
He's not on here enough. I got to razz him once in a while.
Yeah.
She woke up from her little nap, thinks she got to have a treat every time she wakes up.
Well, it's the law of the West.
Yeah, my stupid butt for letting her get away with it.
Mark is definitely an open ear, so open the brains ran out. Dude, I may not be fast, but I am slow.
Hello, Kathleen.
Hi, Kathleen.
Hey, Kathleen.
Hey, Mary Margaret, how's it going today?
That's a Steely Dan song, isn't it? Hey, Kathleen.
No, I think it was a Hey 18, wasn't it?
19, yeah. I just that's my brain on Mark.
I know, it's just like Elton John song, I'm Still Standing. I seen something earlier today about a neck. I'm still standing.
Mm-hmm.
Nancy's hollering at Robin.
I got a good name for you, Nancy. Hooterville.
What?
Hooperville.
No,
Oh.
Hooterville with a T. But you could call it Hooperville if you want.
That's what I heard. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Nancy
Hooperville.
says, Robin, I sent you a message. I need a name for my town. You're good at coming up with good names. So I suggested Hooterville.
Oh, I didn't even read it.
Okay, so as I was saying before, I got out of here before. So now I got a backer
Mm-hmm.
and the front piece. The front piece still has a pattern on it, so I can still drill that to get all those holes out of there. So that way, you fill them in with the crayon. Same with this one. That way, the backer is the same size as the front piece, which basically you can act as borders for all the different colors they're going to be putting into it. So now I got to drill all these out, cut all these out.
Sweet.
She said, oh my God, I thought you said Hooter.
I did
That's
say
what I thought.
Hooter.
He did.
I did say Hooterville. See,
Like
you
owl.
people absolutely
Owlville.
have the filthiest minds anywhere. And some of you people have never watched the show Petticoat Junction, and it shows.
Bobby Joe, Betty Joe, and Billy Joe.
That was the name of the town in Petticoat Junction. And I believe in Green Acres too, wasn't it?
Yes.
Hooterville.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hooterville.
See,
Oh
you
my God,
people-
Mark! I can't believe you said that on my live.
I said it on you. Hooterville, 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 Hooterville.
Hoot. That's where Hootie lives. But remember, this is John's show, and him and Charles have run us.
Oh, sure. Now she says, I hang out with you all too much. That's why. Now, you can't be blaming that on us. It's your filthy little mind. Get it out of my gutter. It's too crowded.
Oh. That is hilarious.
Ride a little train that's rolling down the track to the junction. Petticoat Junction. Greg says Beverly
Floyd's
Hills.
gonna stop for that cow this time.
Greg says Beverly Hillbillies as well. Absolutely. Down to Sam Drucker's store in Hooterville.
And if you need a good bargain on stuff, go see Mr. Haney.
Mm-hmm. Lots of curves.
And if you need information, go see Arnold.
When you get
I'll be right back.
to the junction.
Arnold's a pig.
Petticoat Junction. Arnold Ziffel. My parents didn't watch Green Acres, Denise. Mom didn't like Eva Gabor. Yeah, Arnold Ziffel was the pig.
Green Acres is a place for me, though.
Farm living is the life for me. Land spreading out so far and wide. Keep Manhattan, just give me that countryside.
So I was talking with Amanda and Chase yesterday in the hangout, and Chase was busy playing his farming game, his farming video game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, so what do you do? He goes, oh, right now I'm planting soy, or no, he was planting he was planting canola. I'm like, oh, and then what are you gonna do with it after that? Well, then I gotta fertilize it and harvest it, and then I gotta sow the fields. I'm like, so you want to be a farmer? Well, I'd love to run a farm. I'd love to own a farm. Like, yeah, that's a lot of work, eh?
Yeah,
I know. I could do it.
Go work on a farm for a year and tell me how much you'd love to do it.
Well, like, Chase, it costs a lot of money to run a farm.
Yeah, it does. Millions of dollars a year.
Yeah. Well, but you also get all the government kickbacks for, when the government pays you to not plant fields.
It depends on what you're growing, and depends on where you're at. They're doing that less and less down here.
Yeah.
Okay, Steve messaged me. I gotta find it.
What? Gallagher died?
Yeah.
Yep, Gallagher.
Watermelon Day?
Yeah.
I did not come here tonight to make you laugh. I came here to sell you something. I want you to pay particular attention. Yeah, Steve messaged me. Consider the old names that are obscene now. Yeah. Exactly, Steve. Foghorn Leghorn. I say to somebody not. Pay attention when I'm talking to you, son.
Oh, MDF is so dirty, man.
MDF is a tool of the devil. And not as dirty as the chat. Well, see, that's your dirty mind casting aspersions, Greg.
Yeah, Greg. Good dirty old man.
See, after tonight's chat, I'm going to have to go look on YouTube and see if there are any episodes of Petticoat Junction. I haven't watched that show in years. The Roadrunner? Kathleen says her daughter loved the cartoon of the Roadrunner. Yep. Beep, beep.
I'm so quiet, Steve.
I don't know. Tired.
Thought he fell asleep.
Yeah. We were contemplating fleeting life or something.
No, tired. That's all.
So you're going to cut out. So you're going to cut out each one of those areas and fill them with crayons.
Crayon, yeah.
Okay. Just making sure I had it right.
Yeah, just like the last sets that I did. And my my sample color palette that I did. There's my sample color palette, right?
Nice.
The turtle shell.
Nice. Too bad you didn't do a tortoise shell.
It was my sample, so I had to figure out how to. Well, tortoiseshell would be a little more difficult because of the rays on it.
Yeah.
And so I figured turtle shell would have been nice, but I still got to figure out something to coat this with. I got to coat my sample one. I did my Mario ones. They're good. Already got out the door. So because it gets really dusty, it's all.
What did you coat that with?
My turtle shell, nothing.
No, the Mario.
The Mario ones. I honestly, wipe on poly.
Okay. Hey, if it'll stick to the wax, then you know.
Yeah, like so it stuck to it. Now I gotta wait until summertime to see if it's gonna melt out of them.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, you may have somebody calling you really cheesed off with an interesting carpet.
Well, he knew about it beforehand, so. Just like these ones. So if I get a call from my daughter-in-law going, yeah, I got crayon all down the wall. Well, then tell him to stop writing on the wall.
That's it. What coyote is that? Catches you through. I don't know. Some of the cartoons we used to watch, I doubt they'd be allowed to be put on TV today.
Yep.
Yes, between Yosemite Sam and Wile E. Coyote.
All that violence.
Yeah, you know
Violence
how some people. Rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season, duck season. You're despicable. Nancy's asking, Mark, do they have episodes of Petticoat Junction on YouTube? You know, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look. Give me a couple minutes and we shall see.
Got everything else on there.
Yeah, but it depends on who owns the distribution rights. Yep, if you put in Petticoat Junction, there's a playlist with 38 episodes on it. There's a whole bunch. So, yep, just go to YouTube and put Petticoat Junction in the search bar and you'll find a bunch of them. Do you remember the Green Hornet? They got a playlist of full episodes of the Green Hornet from the 60s as well.
The original Green Hornet with who was it? Bruce Lee?
That was yeah. Oh, you were letting me know. Okay. You weren't asking. I'm sorry. I read that wrong. Okay. My apologies. See, I'm not as think as you dumb I am.
Exactamundo.
I'm back, but I'm muted.
So you're not back.
Yeah, I'm back, but I got Hitler behind me.
Oh, okay. Warden's back. Okay.
So, a couple days ago, we were watching a movie on Netflix.
Okay.
And Carrie said, and so we started watching the movie. I'm like, what is this? She told me the title. I said, didn't you read the book in high school? She goes, no. I said, didn't you read it in elementary school? She goes, no. I said, I'm pretty sure it was mandatory reading for us. She says, no, I never read it. I said, oh, well, okay. She's like, we don't have to watch it. I said, no, it'd be all right. Watching a movie of a book that I read back in mid 80s. She goes, what's it about? I said, well, I don't want to ruin it for you, but basically it's a war movie, but it's from a different point of view. She goes, what do you mean? I said, well, it's from the German soldier's point of view instead of an American soldier's point of view. I said, because basically every war movie you see, American propaganda side basically is, oh yeah, well, we're gonna go in and kill these guys and everybody's dead, right? But from the German point of view, it's totally different. And then it basically was the end of World War One. The movie was All Quiet on the Western Front, by the way.
All Quiet on the Western Front. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was a good book.
Yeah, well, because I'm pretty sure I read the book probably 3 or 4 times.
Mhm.
So they just made a movie of it, of the book,
Mhm.
and so we watched the movie, and it was pretty realistic to the book. Like it didn't it was to my expectations. So it was a pretty good movie to the book, pretty
Mhm.
closely related. And Carrie was I'm not going to say she wasn't astounded by it, but she was sort of taken aback by it because you don't really see movies from a different point of view.
Right. Right.
So she really enjoyed it, actually.
Good.
I think you guys would all enjoy the movie. So if you didn't read the book, a book is a book. Because you always have a preconceived notion of what happens in something because you read the book, you use your imagination. So
Right.
if you happen to watch the movie All Quiet on the Western Front, it's really good. It's a really good movie.
It's real hard to make a good movie out of any book simply because if they did, it'd be like a 5 or 6 hour movie because the author has the ability to go as deep as they want into details and subplots and even flashbacks and subtext and things like that. So, and a lot of that is real hard to portray in a book, or excuse me, in a movie.
That's how you end up having prequels and double
Yeah.
prequels like that. Origin stories.
Yeah.
But it is always interesting to see like a war movie from the opposite side. What else were we watching? We were watching last night. We were watching it. John Cena was in it. The Wall. The Wall is another movie based on the end of the Afghan War.
Okay.
And it was basically an American soldier that got shot by an Iraqi insurgent, basically, who was a sniper, and he was the American was basically fighting for his life, but he basically the Afghani was like, just talk to me, like just tell me your story, because like he was in on the same radio frequency, and they basically it was just the two of them alive, and they were basically just talking to each other like as regular people, not like, oh, I'm an American, well, I'm an Afghani, right? So
yeah,
it was a really good movie too. It's called The Wall.
No, I hadn't heard of it.
Me neither.
Hadn't heard of it. I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about. Trying to be stay true to the book. Did you ever see the miniseries Shogun?
Yeah, a while ago.
That was, I don't remember how many hours that was. I mean, it was a week-long miniseries, but the book was over 1,000 pages. And they tried to stay as true to that book as they possibly could. And you see how many hours it was. It was like 6 hours.
Oh, that was on in late 80s.
Yes.
It was on late 80s, and I think it was on one of the TV stations. And it basically took like, how many episodes was that?
Yeah, it was close to a week long. I think it was 5 episodes.
Yeah.
And it was like 90 minutes each, something like that.
I remember watching that because I watched that, and then I watched there was a sequel to the book series Shogun. I can't remember what it was, and then I got into the whole Pride and Prejudice, and then the Pride and Prejudice book series as well.
Well, Shogun was basically the author's name was James Clavell, and Shogun was the first book in a series that he did. There were like, oh my gosh, I want to say 5 or 6 books of this series, and they spanned a long time span. And so Shogun, I believe, was part 1, and it was back in, the samurai days, the early 1800s, or the late 1700s, maybe earlier than that. I really don't remember. But then it went to another era where it was in the founding of Hong Kong.
Okay, so there was King Rat, 62,
yes,
and Shogun, Noble House, Whirlwind, and then Gai Jin.
There was another Noble House was let's see, was that the one? The one about Dirk Struan and the founding of Hong Kong. I think that was Noble House. But there were, that ran, yes, Noble House was after Shogun. Then it was Gaijin, then King Rat, then Whirlwind was the last one he wrote, I believe. Now, Whirlwind takes place around the time of the Iranian Revolution when the Shah fell and the Ayatollah came to power.
Yeah.
So it spanned all of those eras, but they're all connected.
Well, it's like I was talking to I was talking with Al Forte last week, I think it was, about video games because I was talking that I play Assassin's Creed, and I started with Assassin's Creed Origin, which is actually the 10th game in the series. So it's the last game, but it's actually the first game to play because of the time frame that it takes in, and it basically is in Siwa. In the Mediterranean, no, not the Mediterranean. It's in Siwa, just outside of Egypt, and then it takes place during Julius Caesar coming in and taking over, and then the Ptolemies and Cleopatra time frame. So I finished that game, and there's a lot of history that you actually learn about, learn about history about it, and there's actually walkthroughs, and there was a lot of research and researchers to try and get the buildings and the people and the way they talk and their accents
Yes.
and the history all into this one game. And then so I finished that one, and now I'm playing Assassin's Creed number 2,
Mhm.
which is actually the first game in the series, right, because of Origins. And then it takes place in Italy, and Rome, during 1460, I think it is.
Uh-huh.
And then, like, there's a lot of research in there too. I meet not Michelangelo, who's the Da Vinci. I
Oh,
met with Da
okay.
Vinci 3 or 4 times because it was when he first invented his flying machine, and I actually was the first person to try out his flying machine for him. And we're trying to take down we're trying to take down the Templar, the Italian Templars.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's sort of based on religion, but it's a fun game, and it's an open sandbox. You can climb on every building there is,
Uh-huh.
and interact with a lot of people and everything else. There's a lot of history in that one too. I've
Well,
only been
Club-
to like I basically just started it, so I've been to Tuscany
Mhm.
and Rome, Romania, Romana so far, and I still have like 3 or 4 other cities to open up before I can get
Mhm.
further on in the game.
I found the book list because I knew I was getting some titles wrong of Clavel's novel. Chronologically, they start with Shogun, and that was Japan from 1600 onwards. Then it jumps ahead to Taipan. That's the one I couldn't remember. Taipan was set in Hong Kong in 1841. Then Gaijin is set in Japan in 1862. Then King Rat is set in a POW camp in Singapore in 1945. Then Noble House is set in Hong Kong in 1973. Then 1963. And then Whirlwind is set in Iran in 1979. So,
But anyway, I'll holler at y'all tomorrow.
All right, Herb.
Good night.
Take care. Have a
alrighty,
good
Herb. Have a good night.
night. Kathleen says, send me some stickers. Kathleen, I need your address. I'll send you some. I see. Just message me on Facebook or on Facebook, or here's my cell phone number.
Do you have the Instagrams? Get over to Instagrams and send him a private message.
Yep. So there's my cell phone number. You can send me an SMS message, direct message. I'm on Instagram and on Facebook. Just message me your address, and I'll send you guys. I'll send you guys off stickers.
Yeah, Carrie's going to wonder who all these people are calling you at all hours of the night now.
Or if you're really up to it, you can send me rude pictures. Steve.
Lewd and lascivious,
Yes, lascivious. That's the word.
rude,
Steve,
crude, and
Doug.
socially unacceptable. It's probably a good thing for you I don't have a cell phone anymore, John, because you wouldn't want the rude pictures I'd send you. Greg says King Rat was a good movie with George Segal. Yes, sir, it was. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Great.
Yeah. Drank, broke a blade. Broke it that time.
Twang your magic twanger, Froggy.
George Seagull, not to be confused with Jonathan Livingston.
Mm-hmm. Spelled differently too.
See, Jonathan Livingston Seagull was a better book than it was a movie, too, by the way. I found.
I never read the book and I never saw the movie because that was one of those cases of the more people rave about how great it is, the more I know I'm going to hate it.
Yeah, the book
So I
was
didn't
better.
even bother. That is usually the case, to be fair. Book is almost always better than movie. I mean, there are exceptions.
Like Star Wars?
Well, no, I mean, it comes back down to what we were talking about the inability to hold true to the story simply because of time.
Yeah, there's so much more detail in the book because they got to paint a picture in your head. You know?
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And they have to get rid of subplots and, sub stories and flashbacks and what have you to keep the movie going forward because you've got a limited amount of time in a movie. But an author can take as many pages or as many books as they want. I mean, look at the Outlander series. That's what, 9 books now.
Well, what about Stephen King and all his books, too, right? Like,
Well, but Stephen King, each of his stories stands alone for the most part. I mean, Cujo is completely different from It, which was completely different from, pick a Stephen King book. Christine, yeah. So each one was a separate story.
You remember back in the 80s when they were making movies, made-for-TV movies out of the Stephen King books, and everybody was getting all excited?
Yeah.
It was like a big event, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well, for the time, it was huge. Oh, they're going to put that on TV. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, but I'm saying, looking back, it seems kind of silly.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, they also had to they also had to make them pretty tame for television audiences. So,
yeah.
I think my favorite Stephen King quote was, "People like to think of me as some vicious monster. Actually, I have the heart of a small boy. I keep it in a jar on my desk." He's like, "Well, you ain't helping your case none there, Stevie, but okay." Kathleen says he gets nasty in his books. Well, I mean, nasty is subjective and can be taken 15 or 16 different ways. I mean, I know several authors who get pretty, shall we say, risque. Nah, risque is too tame a word. They get downright obscene sometimes. Nasty is as nasty does, ma'am.
Obscene.
Run, Forrest, run.
So one day, I started running. It's maybe like one of the most overused movie quotes ever.
What, that one?
Yeah, that life is like a box of chocolates.
Yeah. Never saw that movie. We lived in Savannah, Georgia while they were filming it there, and that's all we ever heard about. So never saw it. Got sick and tired of hearing about it.
Yes, it is.
I remember when Apocalypse Now was on TV, and I was like, "Okay, go to bed. You guys can't watch this." What?
Yep.
Well, why not? Have you seen the movies we go to the theater and watch?
Billy Burt says, "Is that MDF, John?" Yes, it
Sure.
is. Mighty thin walls there. Yes, sir. Now, is that tempered hardboard or is that just plain old regular old MDF?
I believe it's hardboard though.
Okay.
I got it was a full 4x8 sheet. It's pretty much smooth and glossy on the one side, and the back side is not as
Mhm.
not as glossed.
Mhm.
So I believe it might be hardboard. I got a 4x8 sheet of it though. Got probably 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay.
But it was in the hardboard section, but I just say it's MDF. It's just easier.
Okay.
People know what MDF is.
Billy says sounds like hardboard.
Now I know Robin can cut cardboard.
Hardboard, not cardboard.
It cuts nice. It sands real nice, but it's just it's a big dusty mess though.
Yes, I agree. MDF is a tool of the devil. That's why I say that.
And I know we've discussed all the ingredients in it before, but they don't make it with formaldehyde anymore, and all the harsh chemicals that they used to. Yes, technically I should be wearing a mask.
Greg says compressed rabbit poop.
Pretty much.
Ew.
Well, that makes it vegan, so it's eco-friendly, right?
No, it was created by an animal. That can't be vegan.
It's kind of gross, bro. You can't really call it green at that point, can you?
No, it's brown.
Brown.
But you can get green.
You know what I really miss though? I really miss going to the hardware store and buying green pressure treated wood because it's all brown now.
We still get it down here on occasion.
It's all brown.
Depends on where you go. Yeah, if you go to the big box stores here, it's brown, but you can still get the green if you go to the lumber yards.
All right, last cut.
Last cut.
Last cut for the night.
Okay. Yep, it's 8 p.m. Pacific, so it's 9 o'clock in your neck of the woods.
Yeah, it's 11.
Dead.
So I'll be going on earlier tomorrow, do a longer show, probably about 3 or 4 in the afternoon maybe, and my time. Then that way I probably get both these cut and ready to fill. Then I got to go to the store get some more crayons.
Mm. I like how you're really emphasizing that crayon instead of crayon.
They spell it with a U.
Yeah, that's right. Crayun, crayon. Crayon. Let's throw that U in there.
Crayon, cray off.
Yeah, so I gotta get the right colors this time too. Because they got enough in stock.
Yes.
A lot of white and blue in this.
Yeah. Well, you can get the big jumbos for all the white you need.
No, they don't sell them individually though.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Whereas all the colors I can get individually though.
Mm-hmm.
See, so that way, so I can so I get this way. After it's cut, I'll prime it. So I glue it, then I'll prime it, then I'll paint it with black. Because if I don't have a problem painting it, then I'll fill in all these little holes with the proper color crayon. And it'll look cool.
Sweet. Yes, it will.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool too.
That I had fun. Well, I was a learning curve doing that, so it was pretty fun doing those. So I'll
Julio.
All right, and so be on the lookout for next Saturday for the Scroll Up Some More group. I think we have 8 people that are going to be cutting. And I'll build.
All right.
So they're coming in, and this is the pattern we're doing. It's a Horse welcome
Sweet.
pattern.
Nice.
So that's the pattern we'll be doing. I got mine to fit on an 8.5 by 11 sheet, but there's one piece I got to move up, so it's 9, and I think it is. And so we're doing that. If you guys want stickers, like I said, give me your addresses. We'll send them. I'll get them off. I know we got 6, 7, 8. Carrie's got 8 envelopes ready to send off already. We'll get those sent off. And if you guys want anything else, let me know before I send those off, and I'll throw something else in the envelopes for you. All right.
Maltesers. Coffee crisp.
Oh, you know what? I was eating all my Halloween candy, and I had all these little coffee crisps. And I'm like, oh, I just send these to Mark. I just sent Mark all my little coffee crisps.
There's a guy named Jim Dockerel. He sent me a care package. Oh, God, just before last Christmas. He sent me a care package of Maltesers and the Coffee Crisp Halloween packages. So I had a bunch of those. And I munched on them.
Yeah.
And that's when Linda discovered that she likes them too. She's, I'm going to try one of those. And she says, I don't like coffee flavored things. And I'm like, well, this isn't really super, super coffee flavored. I mean, you can tell it's there. She tried one. She goes, oh, those are good. And I'm like, damn it. Now I got to compete.
Yeah, I'm still here, Robin.
Oh, Linda's there. She popped in. I sent her a link the other day.
Linda. Hi, Linda. How's it going?
So she popped in. She's in the middle of setting up her loom for another project.
That's funny.
So she finished up. She finished weaving the yardage for a project like 2 days ago, and it was like, what was it, babe? Was it like 8 yards of fabric she wove up on her loom?
Wow.
It's just like, dang.
Well, John's internet lasted just long enough for the project, didn't it?
Looks like it. Okay, there it is.
Yeah,
He's
I'm starting
back.
to cut out again.
Yeah.
Yep.
was in. Did the
It cut out again.
Yeah.
It's us.
let me go back to
Yeah, go back to just you.
let me go back to just me and see if that works better. That was totally weird because like as soon as I brought all three up, it started roboting on me
Yeah.
and
Yep.
streaming out.
And honestly, back to
You
you're
guys are
back to
both frozen now.
Yeah, see now your picture is nice and clear. Now your microphone is muted. Your mic is muted. Yeah, say it louder. We'll hear you. This is like watching a Godzilla movie from the 50s.
Yeah. Actually, it'd be really funny if John was talking and you were making up the words for him.
I can't think that fast on the fly. It's not a turtle, it's a tortoise. Oh man, I love to paint walnut. So get you a can of Krylon and have a good time. 2 syllables sounds like
There we go. Now, wow, Dave, thanks for joining us. Now,
yeah.
can you
You're
guys
just
hear me
in
now?
time to miss the show.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll be on tomorrow about 2:00 Mountain Time. Longer show tomorrow. So we'll be there for that. And take care. Have fun. Oh, so Mark, we know how much she spun on her for her contest, but we don't know what place the team came in.
She came in overall worldwide. She came in 5th in total yardage worldwide. And I
go.
don't remember
Way to go, Linda.
what her team did. I don't remember. I want to see her say her team came in 3rd, but I may be wrong worldwide. But she came in 5th place, and she just put it in the chat over there, 18,642 yards.
Wow, that's awesome, Linda.
That was all with her
Awesome job,
hand
Linda.
spinning. So, needless to say, we have yarn. So, she figured out how many miles that is, and I don't remember because it's been a little over a month ago now.
She said that
Well, we know you beat your record from. We know you beat your record from last year, but now you got to beat the first place record from next year.
That's her new goal. That's her new goal. Said the team took 2nd place for total yardage and first place in team average yardage. So
yeah, awesome.
Good job. Good job, Linda.
Yeah, a little over 8 miles of yarn now.
All right, I'm. All right, I'm cutting out again. I'm gonna have to cut this off. So we'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully.
Yeah.
And I'll get some Cat 6 and see if I can hook up directly to my internet.
Okay.
All right. Take care, everybody. Thanks a lot. See you later. Bye.